Father, about the Lenten season, I've read about it that it's supposed to be 46, but because Sundays are excluded, it's for a 40 days journey. So basically, tell us about this journey as being a Catholic and a Christian.
Okay, so the first thing I'll say is that the idea of 40 days is actually based on the fact that Moses was up the mountain for 40 days. The Jews were in the desert for 40 years. Moses was on the mountain for 40 days. Elijah went 40 days into the mountain of God. So 40 days is a symbol of an encounter with God. But the primary reason is the 40 days and 40 nights of fasting and prayer by Jesus in the desert, which you find in Matthew chapter 4 and Luke chapter 4. That is the basis of the period of Lent. And we're supposed to be doing what Jesus did. We're supposed to be praying. We're supposed to be fasting. And we're supposed to be giving alms. So whatever we are fasting from, we give us alms to our brothers and sisters who need our help. So basically, that's the whole idea. But this praying, fasting, and alms giving is a preparation for the suffering, death, and resurrection of Jesus. Where we celebrate Easter and partake in his suffering, his death, and his resurrection through the celebrations that we have at Easter.
Okay. So what are the things that as a Catholic you're not expected to do during the season?
Obviously, you're not supposed to be sinning. So that's the first and the most important thing, that we work hard not to sin, especially serious sin. We try to avoid serious sin. But on Fridays also, we are supposed to be abstaining from meat. Now let me try and explain this in a bit of... we're supposed to be abstaining from meat on Fridays because in the olden days, meat was a delicacy. So if you give it up, you're giving up something really serious. So on Fridays, because Jesus suffered on that day, you want to do something to cause yourself a little discomfort, a little sacrifice. And what we sacrifice is the meat. So that in a way we are sharing in his pain with him. So the Fridays remind us of Good Friday, what he suffered. Then the days that we decide to fast, in fact the church says it's obligatory to fast on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday. But one can extend the fast to Holy Saturday, and then one can also decide to fast on the Fridays in Lent. Okay. So in that case, we are giving up food. That's what we are giving up for the fast. We are giving up food. So these are a few of the things we're supposed to give up during the period of Lent.
Okay. So now, I also noticed that Catholics use violet during the season. Is there any symbolization for this?
Yes, two symbols. The first one is a violet or purple, is the color for penance. If you want to say you are sorry to God, that's the color that is used. And therefore, when we are saying sorry for our sins, we are remembering the suffering and death of Jesus. But it's also a royal color. It's the color for kings. So it's a reminder to us that the king will rise again in the resurrection. So it points towards Easter. Yes.
Okay. So let's speak on the meat part. So as in modern day Catholicism, would you say that aside the meat, maybe for the fact that you have to sacrifice something in awaiting the resurrection of Christ, then it will extend to maybe things that you actually like doing? So maybe not necessarily the meat, but maybe if you like going online too much, or you like doing something, then the habit has to change.
Yes. I will encourage that very soon, especially something which you are very attached to. Okay. If it is sinful, then you are supposed to actually clear it from your system. But if it is not sinful, it's something you could give up on the Fridays. Okay. In addition to the meat. In addition to not eating meat, you can give it up. So basic examples, like some people just love TV. TV goes off the whole of every Friday of Lent. That's a very basic. Some people can't do without their cell phones, WhatsApp and the rest. You could decide that on those Fridays you pick only calls, no WhatsApp. So you're giving up something that's you're attached to for the season. Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Father, for your time.
You're welcome.